There are places where the weight of human sin becomes visible, not in abstraction, but in real time. On sidewalks outside abortion mills, in parking lots where fear, pressure, and desperation converge, and in the quiet moments where a decision is made that will either end a life or preserve one. This book is not a collection of arguments. It is not a defense of a position. It is a record of moments, ordinary in appearance but eternal in consequence. Moments where Christians stood outside abortion mills not as spectators, but as witnesses. They did not come to condemn from a distance. They came to speak the truth in love, to plead for life, to offer help, and above all, to proclaim Jesus Christ, who saves sinners and redeems what sin destroys. Some stories in these pages are dramatic. Others are quiet. Some involve last-minute decisions. Others involve slow, unfolding rescue through community and care. But all of them testify to the same reality. God is not absent in the places where death is planned. He speaks, He intervenes, He sends His people, and sometimes in ways no one could orchestrate, life breaks in. This is not a book about heroes. It is a book about obedience. Not perfect obedience, but real obedience offered in real time to a sovereign God who does not waste a single moment. And at the center of every story is not human effort, but divine mercy. Because where sin abounds, even in the darkest expressions of it, grace can still break in. It was in this context that the phrase that would become the heartbeat of this ministry was born. One day, Eric and Justin were standing together on the sidewalk outside the mill when they witnessed God intervene and spare a child's life. As they stepped back from what had just happened, Eric turned to Justin and said, "What a blessing. We get to just stand here and watch God move." That moment stayed with them. It wasn't planned, it wasn't scripted, but it captured something they had begun to understand in a deeper way. That their role was not to control outcomes, but to be faithful witnesses to what God was doing in real time. Over time, that simple statement became something like a shared conviction for the ministry. We get to just stand there and watch God move. And from that conviction, the title of this book was born. Just stand there and watch God move.